I think what I'm most excited about church planting is, and keep in mind when I first came to Mountain View, I'd never even heard the term church planting before, but as I learned biblically how the early church was formed and spread, I am completely convinced that the greatest way for the gospel to go forward, especially in America, is through church planting. And our mindset and our DNA here is so focused on church planting that it's always on the forefront, and so therefore the gospel is always being pushed forward out into other communities, into other neighborhoods, and God's word is going forward and the kingdom is expanding.
Mindy and I are very excited for what God has been doing already, moving us toward the Czech Republic and taking the gospel to Europe. And we're just very excited to help the Lighthouse Church plant, take the gospel to the community of Satine.
I am most excited about being missional in our community.
And for me, it's really just the model of the church, that they're putting effort and energy, that the leaders are humble and pouring into the younger men of the church, doing the Pastors Institute and just discipling, raising up men, just building them up in the Word, teaching them how to handle truth, and so that they can go forth and just share the gospel and reproduce healthy churches. So I'm just excited to be a part of that and to just see what God has in store for us.
I think God is continuing to build us up and equip us to be a ascending, planting mother church, so to speak, that continues to develop leadership, continues to be strong in that regard, and really use our giftedness and leadership to send and plant and really advance His glory throughout the world.
Well, as far as the future, I think I see a chapter of dependency opening up for us. A dependency on Him in these hard times, dependency on Him to provide the resources to get this building built, to fill it up with all the things we need in it, to get the right people serving there, and just dependency on His faithfulness.
I think what we really need to stay focused on, and I think we've done a really good job as a church body, is unity. To stay continually unified as a body and continue to act as one for God's glory. Continue to consider others as more important than ourselves, using our giftedness to serve the body, even when we feel like we have been, to even excel even more in that regard, and continue to be faithful in the little things that God has us.
Okay. What I think we at Mountain View need to focus on right now is to focus on people, focus on their lives, focus on the people around us, and also to focus on our walk with Him, and then to focus on all of His attributes that will continue to carry us through. His unchanging nature, His love, His faithfulness, all the things that we continue to see in Him from each and every day.
Yeah, I think just as God has been teaching me, He's a great God, and He's an almighty, powerful God who can do great things. And so I would just say as a church body that we just stand aside and let Him advance His glory through us, however He wants us to be obedient to His call and the leading of His Spirit as He builds His church at Mountain View.
The thing I'm most excited about the future is seeing what impact the Crossway Chapel Network is going to make in this world. It may seem arrogant almost to have big dreams, but 12 disciples essentially turned the world upside down, and there's a lot more than 12 here at Mountain View, and I just really look forward to seeing what God's going to do through the different church plants. I mean, it's just exciting to see this vision continue to perpetuate itself, and I'm just really excited to see where we're going to end up and how we're going to impact the world, and I really hope that I can be a part of it.